Well, we'll get the answer on that tonight. We've expanded our means of access to sensitive sites, and that seems to be going reasonably well, with some qualifications, but reasonably well. The issue of presidential and sovereign sites is unresolved. I've come here instructed by the Security Council to make very clear to Iraq that those places can't be off limits. We have to be able to get to those places if we need to, and but that this should be done in a way that respects Iraq's dignity and sovereignty. We've been talking about how to achieve those objectives, and Iraq's gone off to consider that issue, and Tariq Aziz says he'll give me the answer of the government of Iraq this evening, a few hours from now. Oh, well, the atmosphere, as I think I reflected a moment ago, is quite tough, but no, I wouldn't characterise it in substantive terms as either positive or negative. I would say the atmosphere has been a very direct and tough one. I would do what I've always had to do and what Mr. Akayas had to do, which was to choose the right people for the right job at the right time. If that can involve a mix of nationalities, well, that might increase the comfort level a bit. But we can't do that at the expense of our expertise. I asked about the President's statement, and he said he didn't, he just said, not going to talk about that. We go on to the other things. Now, let me make clear that I didn't invent this idea that arbitrary deadlines in advance of an event don't have much meaning in this business. I mean, that is widely understood and supported by members of the Security Council. This job will be done when it's done. The key thing is to do it as quickly as possible and well. You see, that's what I'd rather focus on, not who is in which inspection team and all that kind of blah, but disarmament. And that means access. We must be able to go to the places where prohibited items may be found or their associated systems. And we must be given the information that we need by Iraq. And when they say there'll be no new information, I must say that's a touch dispiriting.